In this video I will show you how to control the temperature of the Intel CPU generation 12 and beyond, 12, 13, 14, where they have introduced the efficient cores technology, and you could have some adjustment to those and then some adjustment to the processor percentage to control the temperature that the CPU has to reduce overheating, especially in gaming computers. As you can see now, I have got ADA 64 utility running. This utility is used to benchmark and stress test computers. Quite a good utility. And as you can see, the temperature at the moment is mid 30s, 35, 36. That's the idle temperature of the computer that is running an i9 13th generation Intel gaming PC. And I am now going to start stress testing the CPU and GPU. Click on start, and as you can see, immediately the temperature of the CPU risen to nearly 70. It probably gradually go to the mid 70s. The computer has very good efficient cooling, so it's not going to exceed those temperatures. However, in some computers these can be quite critical. The CPU at the moment, as you can see, is running at maximum of 100% because of the stress testing that's going on, and also the GPU running at maximum performance. Now the temperature is at the moment, because the processor running at 100%, it's running at this relatively high temperature as to be expected. What we want to do now is we need to go to the BIOS first to disable efficient cores technology, and then we will be able to adjust the maximum CPU percentage to lower than 100%. If you don't go to the BIOS to reduce or to disable the efficient cores, you will not be able to reduce the percentage of the CPU, and that's important to note. So the next step will be to go to the BIOS, look for the advanced settings section, look for the P core, power core, and performance core, and the E core, that's the efficient core, and try to disable them. It won't have an impact on the performance. In fact, if anything, it will improve the performance, because efficient cores by design, they reduce the performance of the CPU. So by disabling them, you actually gain more performance. After restarting your computer, you will need to go to the BIOS screen by pressing the F2, delete, escape, or the relevant key for the model of your computer. After accessing the BIOS screen, you are most likely need to go to the advanced section of the BIOS, where you need to look for the CPU configuration section. We have here an Asus motherboard, and this is the advanced mode, and we need to click on advanced at the top, and that will take you into the CPU section, where you'll find all these settings. There's a performance, a P core, performance core, and the efficiency core control. You could enable them, you could set whatever number of cores required, but in this case we need to disable the efficiency core, as you can see here. That will allow us to adjust the percentage performance of the CPU when you are running Windows. If that doesn't work for you, try to disable the performance core as well. After that, you need to save these settings and restart your computer. Okay, so after the the BIOS settings being changed, we can now actually look at the changing the maximum CPU. We need to go to power plan, and then click on edit power plan, change advanced power, processor power management maximum, and just change it to 99. That's all you need to do, or any value that's lower than 100. Once we've done that, we can now start the benchmarking again, and as you can see, the temperature now is gone from the mid 30s into the mid 40s, and that's it at the moment. If we look at the processor here, it's running at a 96%. So that's a ceiling or a limit. Although we set it at 99, it just automatically is stopping at 96. There isn't any significant decrease in the performance at this level, but as you can see, the temperature decrease is quite significant. So if you're playing games and intensive resources application, then this setting will very much suit those kind of application, because as you can see, the temperature is very, very low still, and even after I use over half an hour or 1 hour, it will still be hovering at a relatively low. It won't be reaching 60 or 70 as when we had it in the first instance. So I hope that this kind of setting will help you if you have an Intel latest generation Intel processor. By doing this slight adjustment to the BIOS and the CPU, you will be able to maintain a fairly low temperature of the CPU. When you do that, actually you're preventing the processor from getting to 100%. When the processor gets to the 100%, it will start throttling, reducing the performance. It will start overheating, and all the complications start. To prevent that, we try to just avoid the CPU, prevent it from reaching the 100%, and control a much lower effective temperature. Thank you.